we're not going to talk about the consequences of my own actions right now. My mother is arriving in 24 hours, and then I'm spending the next week in Osaka and Kyoto and Tokyo. And I have spent the last several weeks cleaning the house, partying, destroying the house, cleaning the house, partying, destroying the house, cleaning the house, throwing a barbecue, and sleeping until 1. So right now, I'm going to get these. You can't even really see them. Look, I only offer the best lighting and the best quality on this channel. Okay, I look like I've been punched in the face. Hang on. Also, I cut front bangs. I was taking a thumbnail picture and my hair wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. And at 6 a.m. this is what we're working with. Love that for myself. I went on forward. This is the problem with me. Every time my life has a small intermission, I go on forward and I disassociate from everything. I have to get dressed and go to the farmer's market before they close, and I'm probably gonna get a Tilly's coffee because they have this cocoa latte out, and I don't know the difference between, like, they have a mocha latte but then they also have a cocoa latte. I tried it and it was so good. I had this feral moment that I went to like that station where there's like the garbage and the sugar and like the straws and stuff, and I got one of those wooden sticks to stir in the whipped cream on top. And then before I stirred it in, I was like, let me just taste the whipped cream, because I know Starbucks whipped cream is disgusting. And I was like, maybe Tully's whipped cream is better. I tasted it, blacked out. I stood in front of the trash can, like the station, and just ate it all with a stick. And then I snapped into it and I was like, okay, that was embarrassing. But I went on forward, and I'm gonna show you my cart, okay? This is what I do, is I create a cart and I brainstorm outfits, and then I don't do anything about it. And it's always winter stuff too. I'm such a winter person. Do you want to see my cart? I know nobody cares, but like, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I have this Dolce & Gabbana like French press because I make my own coffee and I use like a mocha pot, like an Italian stovetop mocha pot, and it's so good. So good. The coffee is like so thick and fresh, and like I could never do a Keurig. Keurig is like just muddy water. I can't do it. I would do an espresso, but they're $8,000. So I want this, and it's really pretty, but I can't decide on mugs to go with it. And honestly, $100 for a French press, like these things crack. So I don't know. This green sweater, I know in one of my other vlogs, I was like, I hate the color green, but it's kind of growing on me. And like for winter, I just feel like green and navy is gonna be my thing, like a dark green, like a dark forest green. And then this Jacquemus purse that just it solely to match the sweater, solely to match the sweater. There is no other reason for me to ever have this Jacquemus purse other than to match this sweater. Just imagine a little monochrome crossbody moment. I mean, you don't beat that. These YSL loafers, I am not gonna buy these for a fact until I try them on, if I ever try them on, just because I can tell you right now, I look weird in a lot of things. I think so, at least. I think I'm a very awkward person, and like me in a loafer, kind of crazy. I was just searching, and then I went on to Kendall's edit because she has like a whole edit on forward, and I saw these exact loafers and I was like, oh my god, she's just like me for real, because I already had these in my car. These boots, I have a video of me talking shit about these boots in Saks Fifth Avenue. It was one of my Vlogmas videos from this past Vlogmas, and I saw the scrunch boot coming back and I was like, okay, it's giving early 2000s and I'm not gonna fall for it, but they give me such, okay, if I can't, like if nothing can get me out of bed in the morning, for some reason the intro to Devil Wears Prada can. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of that scene where like all the different girls are getting ready and they're like living my dream life in their walk-in closets in their like New York City apartments, and one of them is walking across in these boots, and I was like, I just feel like maybe this is one of those things that'll come in and out, because you know styles kind of come back every 10 years. Maybe if I got them and kept them and they went out of style, like I'd hide them for the few years that they're embarrassing, and then they'd make a comeback and people will be like, whoa, where'd you get those boots? And I'll be like, yeah, they're vintage Manolo, sorry. These Tom Ford sunglasses, I don't have any brown sunglasses, and I have a lot of brown and I like brown, but all of my sunglasses are black. And I was like, okay, I feel like these brownish looking sunglasses are kind of coming back, and also I'm having a cheetah phase and they're giving cheetah vibes. But also for when I'm out of my cheetah phase, this is just a classic brown sunglass. These are Goldie shorts. I don't know what I like about them, but like, first of all, imagine them like with this sweater, or don't, but I don't have anything like this, and I want to wear different things, and I want to wear shorts, and I look ridiculous in shorts, and I was like, okay, a short like this would be kind of cool, like if I dressed it up properly. So then I asked my friend, I was like, hey, do you like these shorts? And he's like, no, those are hideous. And I was like, that was all the confirmation I need. I'm getting those shorts. That's it. It's a $2,800. I need to get it together. I need to get it together. The day is a wasting and I need to get it together. This is we can't do this here. This is an issue. It is a little embarrassing what we're doing. Like nobody's doing this. No, I have no shame either, but like when you think about it, like it's a little.
There's not much here.
One day I'll like actually mix it in. Do you think they call it a cocoa latte just to make it not sound like it's just a hot chocolate? Is there coffee in here?
I don't know. It might be just that. Please excuse my appearance. I'm in here making so much bread, but can I just complain for a second? I just want to be negative for like a minute, okay? These are the nails. I got a cute little French tip. I fully understand that getting manicures is a luxury. Trust me, I know. I know that a lot of people wish they could get their nails done but can't because like money, their job doesn't allow it. I understand. Personally, it's not my favorite thing to do. It's not my favorite place to be. Listen, I don't like being rushed. I don't like being touched, and I don't like sitting in one spot for a really long time. And also, I don't enjoy paying upwards of $60 for nails that I'm gonna have for 2 weeks. I get it. I'm very grateful that I get to get my nails done. I get there, I'm already low-key like in a bad mood. They give me this like bucket of colors, which I think is the most stressful part. And I've had them color match for me before and it's always off. It's never good. So I always have to find my own colors, which is fine. But within 30 seconds of handing me this color basket, the girl comes to me and like wants my hands. And it's like, okay, so, and I got there 10 minutes early, so it's not like they were pressed for time. I got there 10 minutes early and she hands me the color basket, goes around the table, sits down and is like, and I'm like, and she's like, so I give her one hand and I'm like sifting through with my other hand. Another girl comes and sits down and is like, and I'm like, so I give her both my hands. So now I'm just looking in the basket of all of like, it's just a pile of these things. So I can't see everything. I'm just like panicked because then they're gonna want the, like as soon as they get the nail polish off, they're gonna want. So the two of them took my nail polish off and then one stood up and went away and I was like, okay, this is my chance. So then I handed her the base color. I handed her this color, which is the same color I had before with the gold. And then she tries taking the basket. I'm like, excuse me. I didn't say it like that. I was like, oh, I'm still looking. Like rushing me along. There's nobody in there and there's like 4 employees. Calm down. I need to actually, the yeast is overflowing here. I am just in the kitchen being a domesticated little girly, having my Olivia Jade moment, making some bread, and I'm watching Devil Wears Prada. Honestly, I think the worst thing to happen to society was getting rid of having TVs in the kitchen. I feel like in those old like 50s or like those old movies, maybe not as old as 50s, that's a little dramatic. But like those old movies, like there's always like a TV in the kitchen. I remember my grandmother had a TV in the kitchen. It's like, why don't we bring that back? Why do we not do TVs in the kitchen anymore? Because I'm standing here watching The Devil Wears Prada, making my bread, just living my life, just being a girl. I actually have a bit of beef with Devil Wears Prada the older I get. It's always been one of my comfort movies. Devil Wears Prada is actually my comfort movie right after all of the Harry Potter. But like the older I get, the more beef I have with it. And I've always felt this way, but now the older I am, it stresses me out. I just feel like nobody's on Andy's side. Like the main character, nobody's on her side. She needs to ditch those friends. She needs to ditch that boyfriend. I was so mad when they got back together. I don't care, say what you want about Miranda Priestley. Nate and her friends are the villains. Well, not the one guy. He's like kind of cool. They're sitting there in the beginning of the movie toasting to being miserable at their jobs. I hate my life, but let's toast to jobs that pay the rent. She said she's only gonna be there for a year and then she'll get her dream job in like editing or journaling or whatever. You mean to tell me her whole boyfriend and all of her friends can't just stick it out with her for a year? And Nate wants her to quit? Does he even realize that the only reason they can make their rent is because of her dad literally giving her rent money? And he's telling her to quit? Like, what a loser. And he's complaining about new clothes and this and that, and it's like she's only getting the new clothes to impress her boss so that she can get another boss. Like, she's just trying to get a good, what's it called? What do you call it when like you get a review on like a, what is that called? When a job calls your old job and like wants the tea on you? And then he's saying like, oh, if you did your job with some integrity. Like he was not there to see the amount of mic drops she had with Miss Miranda Priestley. She stood her ground with Miranda several times. And this poor girl literally turned down a meeting with like some huge editor to bring that man a cupcake. Couldn't be me, sorry. I'd be like, hey, I'm not gonna make it to this year's birthday. Like we have the rest of our lives together. I'll see you tomorrow. And then the other girl best friend, don't get me started. She is so poorly behaved, so rude, so jealous, so judgmental. Like, how are you gonna take a $1,900 bag from her and then start mocking the job that got it for you? You're literally taking hundreds of dollars worth of products from her and then making fun of her. Are you crazy? I just think if my best friend had like a really shitty job and she like wasn't going out with me as much, but she's only spending a year doing this job so she can get a step up and get her dream career, I just feel like I'd be like rooting for her. I feel like I'd be like, what, like suck it up, because this is the rest of your life we're talking about. Like, suck it up. Like, I'll still be here. The stupid restaurant will still be here. Girls' night will still be here in a year when you're done with this. And then you'll, like, have a good job. But everybody's miserable. Everybody's staying miserable. And, like, maybe I'm interpreting the movie completely wrong. I definitely could be wrong about this whole movie. But also, like, there's no way. There's like, no, I don't see. Like, if the message that this movie was trying to send was that Nate and the friends had a point and they weren't the bad guys, then this movie's sending a terrible message. Because it seems like the only people that really cared about this girl's future and this girl's career are the people who seemed like they hated her, when actually they just wanted her to do her job. I'm here taking out my frustration on this baguette dough. I need to stop. Okay, that's gonna rise for like 2.5 hours now. Oh, but look what I got. Okay, I got some air dry clay. I know I have so much to do, but what kind of person would I be if I didn't prioritize making something? I don't know what.
about to start packing. I'm trying to be quiet because my mom is downstairs cleaning, like I said she would be. But I'm sticking with the low maintenance, low effort, everything, but also look what I got. Look, I'm not very easily influenced, and I also don't really wear logos like that, but for some reason when Emma Chamberlain does something, I lose all sight of that, and I also do it. But anyway, I'm trying to keep it as light and simple as possible, like jeans and t-shirts. And like, if I could pull off a maxi skirt, I'll pull off a maxi skirt. But this phone case that I got has been revolutionary to my life because look at the setup right now, like how I'm, like I have listed out potential outfits and then like look at my, I mean, is that not amazing? I am currently in Tokyo and I got this new microphone from Temu for like $8 and this is my excuse to use it. First up, this outfit is exactly what I think of when I say I want a casual, classy vacation moment. I mean, jeans and a white t-shirt should be the most basic blueprint for an outfit. I just think it looks weird on me. I am never able to pull off the blue jeans and a t-shirt. I know I said I wanted casual. I love sweatpants, but I'm afraid this might be a little too casual. I'm into the layered long sleeve crop top though. It's giving ballerina off duty, but I am in fact not a ballerina off duty and I'm not trying to cosplay as one. Linen pants always seem to add a touch of quality to any outfit, and these ones are like big and baggy, so I feel like I'm wearing sweatpants, but I won't look like as much of a scoundrel as if I was wearing sweatpants. Okay, sorry I'm switching back and forth so much. I cannot decide to save my life on a shirt, so I figured, okay, I have black Skims yoga pants and I have navy Skims yoga pants. I figured I'd do the navy ones because I always wear the black ones. That's like my clubbing uniform. I always wear the same thing when I go out, and I'm so into monochrome right now. So I have this blue tank top and then I have this halter top, and I was gonna pair it with a sweater, but that sweater is in the wash. I don't know how I feel about a halter top though, because then I have to wear like a bikini top under it so I don't have bra straps sticking out. But I might just do a white button down, so because I just feel like I do sweatpants so much that a hoodie is like expected, you know. And I know this is low key, this is low maintenance, but I want to make more elevated things look low maintenance. Like when I wear a casual dress, I can't just wear a dress casually. When I put on a dress, people are like, oh my gosh, Cassidy, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, stop, don't bring attention to it. Anyway, I also saw these. I saw these during Vlogmas. They didn't have any left in my size because obviously these things are amazing, so everybody's gonna buy them up. So then I was like looking on eBay and all these resellers, and they were selling them for like 200% increase on the price. So one day randomly when I was about to hit order on them, I was like, let me just check the UGG website again, and they had, I guess somebody returned these and they were in my size, one pair, and I was like, the world is on my side. The universe is on my side. God has my back. And he was like, Cassidy, the Uggs are yours. It's 105 degrees where I live, but trust, I will be wearing these somewhere. Honestly, I'm such a Uggs person. I've worn Uggs my whole life. Like I never wore sneakers, never wore any other kind of shoe. Like growing up, middle school, high school, it was Uggs with everything. I used to wear Uggs to the barn. I didn't even show you guys the things that my mom brought me. Like I'm like trying to do this voiceover thing to be like low maintenance and quiet, but like I'm in my own house, okay? Hang on. Okay, so I got a bunch of new stuff from Aloe. They were having like a 30% off sale, and I try not to shop on there when they're doing full price things because Aloe is expensive. It's like a luxury gym brand, but I can say out of all the gym clothes I've had, they've held up the best, and they've just been the most durable and the most comfortable. Aloe for some reason just can't be matched, and the prices are outrageous and insulting, but invest in what you love, right? So I got these new blue gym shorts. I've actually been wearing these every day this week. They finally just got washed yesterday. I think I might actually bring these, and like I could do it, and I'm the type of person that will do it. And then with, this is actually from the men's, but like it just hits the perfect spot. It's like it's really long. It kind of goes down like a dress. It doesn't show sweat. It's just like beautiful, and it's such a light material, and it has a hood. I'm a sucker for anything with a hood. I got him a pair of Aloe shorts, and I don't know where he's put them. This is just like a long maxi skirt. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it though, because I don't like this band. Like the band up here, I just feel like throughout the day when I bloat, I'll just be the top half of a muffin, if you know what I'm saying. I also got this skirt. I didn't get the top part, but I got just this skirt from Tiger Mist. That's it. Sorry this is so disorganized, but welcome to my channel, I guess. I think I'm gonna continue doing a voiceover though, because trying things on and talking and trying to strike a pose that I look decent in is actually an Olympic sport. Like I'm just barely talking now and I'm out of breath. For some reason, the button down on me is always giving lab coat. So we're gonna wait for the white hoodie to come out of the wash. The button down will not be making an appearance. This is good, but I think it could be better. I think I'll bring it as an option, but it's not my favorite everything yet. It's just missing something. I'll figure it out maybe. Okay, puff skirts are really in right now, and I had my mom bring me one from my closet because I already have a few, but I'm not popping off in this in Tokyo. I should. I like it. It's just not for this trip. It's giving cupcake. Okay, see, now we're cooking. These are my dad's old jeans that I cut them up. I love these because they add the right amount of griminess to a simple black long sleeve, and I love the classic and elegante energy with a little bit of grime on the side. I think that's my true style. I don't know about this dress. I've never worn it before, but I feel like I should bring at least one. But this dress is only as cute as the shoes that I wear with it, and sneakers would be too. I'm not like the other girls, so it's either a tall boot or a low boot, and I think the tall boot gives me less leg exposure considering everything on top is out, kind of. So